is for. The
And
first thing you need to do
welcome
is get your
back
license.
to the Halo Effect Real Estate Show with Dedee Harper, aka the Real Estate Angel, helping you put wings to your dreams. Now, she just told us how to open our own business or what the steps are to own our own business. And so we're going to jump right back into that. Did you want to add anything to that?
I got a quick question.
Okay.
I want to put myself in the mindset of probably some of the drivers,
Yes.
people out, just getting off of work, and somebody's thinking, I'm waiting to transition out of this job. I'm listening to Dedee Harper, the real estate angel, and somebody's already probably put together a plan, or they're already calculating numbers, because there's a lot of people who work that way. So I'm going to jump in that mindset. Okay, I'm working. I want to transition out of it. I've been looking into real estate. I heard your commercial, 90% of millionaires, going to real estate. So I'm hearing the six figures. I want to make 100 grand a year.
Okay.
And in doing so, my initial plan, just off the numbers, is 100 grand a year, 52 weeks in a year. So that's 50 weeks, take out 2 for vacation. So off of that, then that will break down. I need to make about $8,000 a month or $2,000 a week. But in 4 weeks, that's 8 grand a month. So if I can make 8 grand every 4 weeks, 8 grand a month, I'm at 100,000.
Wow.
So in real estate, if I look at, and I did my research, so I'm looking on Google and I see that the average commission is about 6%. So if I take that, what number is going to get me to 8,000 a month? And if I divide 8,000 by 6%, which is 0.06, real quick on the calculator, then that would give me, I need to sell a home about 130,000. So I need to do just one home. So I'm coming to you and I'm saying, I did my research, Miss Dedee Harper. I want to make 100 grand. I know if I sell just one home for about 130, 140, 150 grand, my commission off 6% can be $8,000, and I can. So how do I do that? I'm here.
Well, actually, and that's very good. You did your numbers. That's one of the first steps in real estate. You want to work the numbers, and that's part of working your business plan, exactly what we're talking about. So the medium home sales price in Duval County is between 150 and 200,000. So if you take, say for instance, you're selling a $200,000 home, even if you don't get the 6%, say you just make the seller side 3%, you got your $6,000 so you're halfway there. So I would say make your 6%, and you have achieved over your goal. So your goal is to sell one new construction or a home within 200,000 every month. Now, whether that's 2 homes, you can sell 2 homes at 100,000 and still meet that goal. So you would definitely want to develop your relationships, your marketing, your circle of influence. We call it sphere of influences. When you're new coming in, you want to go to who you know and who's interested in buying a home, and you market it. But it's definitely possible. You have new agents coming in all the time, making that 6 figures.
Wow. And
But it takes that drive and determination, because you know what you need to do and you know what you're expecting to get out of it. So you would get up every morning, you would call that sphere of influences, you would get out and market. I tell people the simple things you can do. When I go out to eat, I may leave my business card on the table for the waitress or waiter. So it's simple things that we can do because we already have those contacts. Just keep reminding people, I do this, because for some reason when you're in it, they may go to someone else because just at that moment they forgot you were a realtor.
Right.
So yeah,
right.
definitely you can do it. But the first step that you would have to do, you can't earn a commission without being a realtor. So you want to get your real estate license. So you have to take the 63 credit hours, pass your final exam, and then take your state exam.
The Harper School of Real Estate.
Harper School of Real Estate. Harper School of Real Estate. And we have a class coming up on the 18th.
Okay, and let me just ask a final question on that. So great. I've got my license. All right, I know that I need to have the sphere of influences. If I want to sell one home a month, because I know that's going to get me to my magic number, 8 grand, 100,000 for the year, how many leads do I need to be juggling on average to close on one? I know that's hard.
Yeah, that's hard. You definitely want to keep that funnel full. I have to keep my CRM, my contacts full, because, contracts, sometimes you can have someone, but they may not be approved. The first thing also I would want to say that when you're working with your clients, you want to ensure that they are approved for their mortgages. We do approve you for your mortgages as well. We get you prepared to buy a home. You don't want to look for a home when you're not prepared because you may have to wait. So you definitely want to keep a funnel.
Does that funnel look like 100 contacts? Does it look like 50? Does it look like?
It's 100 sounds like it's too much, but guess what? You know that many people. You know that
So
many
out of that
people.
100, I should be able to close one a month.
One a month.
Okay, I like that 1%.
Just not knowing, but keeping the contact out there, networking, building relationships. You know, when I first started in real estate, I networked with the Chamber of Commerce. You know, I was there at the meetings because at first I want to learn how to operate my business. So even as a realtor, I was constantly out, you know, just letting everyone know this is what I do, you know, dealing with family and friends. But a lot of my key clients were not my family and friends. You know, it was me just telling someone or someone else giving the word of mouth, because once you tell one person, the word travels. So mine was basically someone else told someone else. A word of mouth.
Word of mouth. That's the most powerful form of advertising.
Yes, it is. So I'm going to jump down to question number 8. Why is real estate a good business and industry to go into?
Oh, definitely. So just like Marcellus mentioned, real estate is a good business because, for one, we can set our pace. We can set the pace. Now, you can make as much or as little as you want to. So if you're not a go-getter and you're just comfortable with making that part-time, 10, 15,000 a year, then you can make as much as or as little as you want. It's flexible. You have independence. You have the opportunity, however, to make a higher income. It's lifelong learning for me. I like learning. And one thing about real estate, our contracts change every year. So it's constantly something, rules and laws change as well. So it's constantly something that I'm learning and growing. I don't have all the information. I would never have all the information when it comes to real estate. So I love learning. So it's lifelong. Building good relationships. You have relationships with your title companies, the attorneys, you know, people, customers. So you have an opportunity to build good relationships. And the best thing for me, I have the ability to help others, you know, and my money that I make from real estate helps and it pours into my nonprofit organization, Poise. So for me, that's good because it feeds my other baby.
Absolutely. And what planning tools do you put in place at Harper and Associates and the Harper School of Real Estate to ensure your realtors and students excel in real estate?
The planning too. So then we're talking about systems. Systems exist so we can have smoother transitions. So as long as we're in real estate, if we're successful, that means the more successful we are, the more structure we need. So the planning tools I have to constantly update and put in place is good employees, good team, good systems. And making up a system sometimes take work because I don't want to keep touching something over and over again. So whatever works, that I can go back and touch it one time so it can have a smooth flow, whether it's training for my agents, that we have proper listings, or whatever we need to do to have a proper system. That's what we implement in the office.
And I got a cool acronym I want to leave the people with to piggyback off Dedee's great convo on systems. But systems can mean save yourself time, energy, and money.
Wow, that
Right.
is
I
good.
love it. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
Wow.
love
Say it
it.
one more time.
Save yourself time, energy, and money. And that's by leveraging other people's time or resources for energy and other money. That's why you get bank loans for the home. You're not using, all of yours per se, but some other resources. That automation that you talk about, that's part of a system.
And when we're in business, it really matters because we may say, I can't pay this person $10 an hour to come work in the office, but how much is your time worth? Because if you're going to be doing little small tasks that you can, as an entrepreneur, you're creating a vision. You're thinking on a higher level. You don't have time to do the bookkeeping and filing and those things that you can pay someone $10 an hour. So how much is your time worth? So that's part of the system. So you want to definitely develop your company to grow, to bring on a team that can help you. And something I heard TD Jake say, and I did write it down. It was, when in relations to a team, if everyone in your circle is less than you, how do they add to you? So even that team needs to be smarter than you. You don't always have to have someone beneath you. That team could be even smarter than you or with you, because they will add value to you and your company.
Wow. So that was good. In our last 4 minutes, how can that person listening who's just been touched by you, Dedee Harper, the real estate angel, find out more information on how they can become a realtor by enrolling in your school, the Harper School of Real Estate? Or if they're already a realtor, how can they join Harper and Associates Real Estate?
Okay. They can, and to enroll in the school, you can go to harperschoolofrealestate.com or call 904-619-9488. As well as if you want to join the company, you can call 904-619-9488. And also visit harperhomes.org.
All right. And do you have a special that's going on?
Yes. If you say you heard about the school through the show today, you will have a $50 discount. So
Ooh,
if you call
$50.
today and say you heard about the school, our next class is on the 18th, actually next week. Ooh, that's a long week. A week-long class on the 18th, and we will give you a $50 discount. It will only be $250.
All right, then. That sounds
Nice.
wonderful. And if you want to talk to Dedee, she'll be in the studio for probably another 5 minutes. You can give us a call here at the station, 904-301-9566. If you've been ministered to, if you really connected with her, give her a call here, or you can call her personally.
904-619-9488. And please own it. We want you to be blessed. Thank you.
All right. Any words to conclude the show with?
I think I know the power of a plan. This weekend, I'm gonna sit down and take my real estate angel enlightenment and find a way to shine it on my own business.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
And we will continue this next week. Actually, we had a couple of more tips that we will continue on your business. And the next show after that, we will talk about owning your home.
All right, then. Thank you so much for joining us today for the Halo Effect Real Estate Show with Dedee Harper, a.k.a. the Real Estate Angel, helping you. Say it again.
And Marcellus.
And Marcellus, absolutely.
Thank you, Marcellus.
Thank you.
Anytime.
The Real Estate Angel, helping you put wings to your dreams at Harper Associates Real Estate and the Harper School of Real Estate. They are dedicated and driven to supplying all of your real estate needs. Thank you for listening to the Halo Effect Show with Dedee Harper, the Real Estate Angel. Your dreams are the wings to your future. So own it. And remember, the best math an entrepreneur can learn is how to calculate the future costs of current decisions.